judges and audience. We are from Team Lucky and we want to introduce our team member. My name is Sofian as a retail manager and she is
Okay, I'm Anggun as a B2B.
I'm Ahadik in production.
I'm Juvan Ramadan from Service.
I'm Amelia from Human Resource Management. Thank you.
okay. We want to begin our presentation with a strategy from retail department. So, in retail strategy, we are split in a three divided timeline. We are starting a first 30 days with a blanket purchase, which is we manage quantity of purchase 80,000 and divided in 10% each 5-day shipping. This is what we do, and for the holiday we are using future delivery, and we are so maintain the vendor to choose. And the second 30 day we are continue the blanket process, which is a due date over in almost day 60. And of course we are maintained with the future for holidays, but suddenly in the last 40 days we are just limited with term limit because we have a disadvantage on cash flow management and we are must be survive in it with the immediate purchase. And it's which highlight of our retail condition in the store of Jakarta is so hard to compete, but we are managed to reduce our pricing because the markets are competitive. And about the stock unmaintainable, we also reduce our marketing for this time and increasing again when the product come to reduce our cost. And this is what happened when the product come. We have a lot of stock, so it makes us overflow when we cannot approve our retail space expand. And this is why we must maintain our margin. We almost predict in a low quantity forecast in the first, but we are fortunately aware that up to 10 until 20 days the demand are increased and we are manage the margin to take the advantage in the consistent price. Okay, next on wholesale.
Okay, thank you. Now I will explain about our wholesale strategy. First, the first thing that I do is see the forecast of the wholesale demand, and we decided which product that have a high demand. So we only focus on two products. For this example, we are focused on the power bank with 5,000 and 10,000 milliampere per hour. And then we procure this product to our warehouse. Why we do like this strategy? Because with the term of payment with 5 days, we plan that we can deliver earlier to customer this product to customer. So we can receive the payment faster, and this strategy can anticipate the B2B late shipping. Okay, this is the example. The limit is in this 36, but we can complete the demand in this 34. For the pricing for bidding, we see our cost of goods sold, and then we see the willing to pay and take a optimal margin between the cost of goods sold and willing to pay. But we also see the competitor price, so we can evaluate the our pricing is optimal or not. That's it. Thank you.
Next production strategy. We start production when our cash on hand is enough to buy raw material and machine. The purchase of raw material use packets that are adjusted to the production capacity we have, and we do not use MRP because our MRP is insufficient with our cash flow for retail sales, but we are focused on B2B target. And next, maintenance. We use maintenance by choosing work after 3 days where we opinion is the good to utilize production capacity. For warehouse, we use the warehouses area needed where the extensive use of the warehouse adjusted to total area and of the machine used and total raw material quantity and the total finished good quantity.
And next service. At the beginning, we take a service over with a maximum amount of willing to pay because at the beginning there are not many opponents who are bidding, so we can take a large margin. We take several bids with a minimum bid of 1 or 2 because the opponent bidding with a larger margin. But the 60 day to the end, we focus on the minimum bidder one because the opponent doesn't bid much. After several bid sessions, we also observe the pattern of opposing team bidding. When we lose bidding, we begin to learn and follow the pattern offered by opposing team so that we can win several bids at lower price.
At the last is human resource management strategy. In human resource management strategy, we try to maintain the staff index at 100% and keep the turnover ratio low so that there would be less workload. While we provide counseling for those who have first issue and second issue, we also do training for having third and resigning issues. Furthermore, when the human resource management have an information about issues, I'm informed to related department. So department will analyze what happened in this department. If there were any shortfall, we would immediately hire new staff. In our experience,
sorry, Team Lucky, you have run out of time.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me start. You got a very interesting proposition here, right? I see your sales is really good, right? Quite good. It's probably, it's quite close on the level, right? But when I look at your net profit, it's actually slumped big time. And when I analyze it a little bit, I see that you are very good spenders. You've been spending quite high on many line items: marketing, rental, human resources. Probably she seems to be very generous. I want to come and work for your company. Okay. What was going on there?
Actually, we are realized when we are on day 70 till 80, we have an overflow. There was because we are already accept to procure a product from a vendor and we can expand our rental space. So this is come with our condition. We are losing much in there, and our net profit are decreasing. That's because of it. And we are aware about the timing now, because the business will not going well and expand too much when we are not maintaining on it. And the cash flow, we are actually use loan in 2 times because we are ever facing of the crisis condition, whether we are want to uh, spend money, but because of B2B still outstanding on more than what we are want to spend, we need sometimes to survive without cash for ourselves, so we are using loan. And actually loan not activated in the first game, we are using in the middle of game. Yes, that's why we survive, and maybe the damage of us in the last because of, yeah, we are must be try hard to maintain the cash flow.
Okay, Team Lucky, I think this is a very good presentation. I like it because you have provided very detailed and relevant evidence to support your strategy. And also I like the the Excel sheets that you actually presented earlier. I think that is very analytical and helpful. Okay, my question is that because you mentioned that the level of competition, market competition is different within each location. So how did your team actually vary the pricing strategy with each retail store or with each location?
Okay, almost in this game, we are only 2 times buying a marketing report because we are struggle to maintain our pricing with quantity of units sold, because our target for net profit is units sold. Then we realized the competitor is using a high price, so we are in the middle of the price between the high and the lowest, and we are increasing our marketing in the peak season to come with our margin in the level not low than 20%. We are realize have to much than 30%. So to maintain it, we using marketing channel too. Even if every store have a different marketing channel capability, so we are comparing with units sold and the quantity on the retail store. So if there are not quite good on selling product in the store, we will be increasing marketing 2 times and increasing the price in 2 point, so we can get another market share.
Noting you have a mid-time crisis in the managing the inventory. Well done on the penalty. It's actually quite low for that situation. Just if you can do it again, what will you do to resolve that problem, or any things that you will do different to not result such a situation?
Okay, for the several crisis, it's come from what we think on cash flow management that was so quite analytically to split from the cash basis to accrual basis. That was, we have a length of time to get fresh cash from the B2B, and so our expense from the warehouse is too high to when we can't approve the overflow. So it's because we are still improve our sense in the production, because production facing the hard things that we can approve our procurement because of the cash flow are using to focus on retail. Yes, of course, we are already focused on only to product in B2B, but with the term of cash flow, we are still much more harder to maintain the time. That's why its crisis come from.
Very good presentation. Just to echo what was said earlier, is that I like the way you have structured your presentation with all the critical data points for us to look through. I think very detailed work there. Very good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Tim
you.
Lucky.